Hello and welcome back to Grumpy's Kitchen and Provisions. I'm Grumpy again. So we have some guests coming over today. So I decided to do a pound cake. So this is a little different than a traditional pound cake because it does have sweetened condensed milk in it. But it does start out with a pound of butter. So don't get squirrely. That's what a pound cake. That's what it represents. A pound of butter. So it is only a few ingredients, and as I said before, have your mise en place. So I have all my mise en place. So I have my butter, my sugar, my condensed milk, my vanilla bean paste. Back here I have separated egg whites and egg yolks. So it's 8 eggs. So it's going to be very rich. And then my 3.5 cups of sifted flour. I already sifted it. So that's mise en place. That means we have everything together before we get started. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to cream our pound of butter and our 2 cups of sugar. So here we go. Yeehaw, buddy. So you should have a room temperature butter. Mine was, my room's pretty cold, so it was room temperature, but that's pretty cold. So as it mixes a minute, it'll get better. Might have to wear a face guard. Okay, sorry about that. It was touch and go for a second. The creaming of the butter almost got the best of me. I had to turn the camera off. So, key tip, make sure your butter is softened. So, I guess Grumpy's kitchen at 58 degrees just wasn't cutting it. So make sure your butter is softened. But I did work it over and worked it out. So my butter and sugar are creamed. Now we're going to add our 8 egg yolks. So in we go. All right, 8 yolks. Now we're gonna mix these together. Then the process will become a little easier as we get more liquids involved. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my vanilla bean paste. That was 1/2 tablespoon. And I'm going to add part of my condensed milk. Now I'm going to scrape down the bowl. Then I'm going to start adding my flour. Excuse me, my flour and my condensed milk alternately, a little bit at a time until things are coming together. So again, things don't always go perfect in the kitchen, and you just have to keep working at it till it gets there. So now I'm going to add some more of my condensed milk. And some of my flour. Now we're going to add some more. We'll add the last of our flour. Wipe our edges down. Okay, now we're gonna beat our egg yolks to kind of a soft peaks. So as you can see, soft peaks. So they come up, just curl at the top, good enough. Now we're going to get our bowl back. We're going to add our egg whites into the bowl. We're going to fold this in. Now I'm going to mix it a little more. Now we're just going to give it a quick stir. Okay, everything's incorporated. Now we're going to spray our pan. So I'm using this this rectangular pan for pound cakes. I preheated my oven to 325 degrees before I started. Don't worry about my fingers because you're not eating it. All right, there we go in our pan. Now it's going to go in the oven for 90 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'm going to set it for 45 minutes and then rotate my pan. So into the oven we go, 325 degrees. Okay, welcome back. So here we are, our delicious pound cake. So that was actually in for 1 hour and 38 minutes. So instead of an hour and a half, an hour and 38 minutes. So I'm going to put my toothpick in, pull it out. Has a little bit on it, but in other parts it comes out clean. So I'm calling it good enough. So we're going to let this sit and cool for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to depan it and come back and we'll see that. Okay, so here we go. We're getting ready to depan this. It's been 10-15 minutes. So I'm just going to take a knife and kind of go around the edges. Make sure, hopefully nothing sticks. Okay, so now the moment of truth. Hopefully it comes right out. Voila! So your pound cake is out. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to let this continue to cool down, and we'll get a slice of it here in a minute. Okay, so let's just go ahead and cut into it. Should really let it cool down, but who has time for that? So look at that. Moist, delicious pound cake from scratch. You can do all on your onesie just by following these simple steps. as I said, things in the kitchen don't always go perfect or as planned. You just have to continue to work at it, and practicing your skills makes you better, more proficient at whatever you do. So another thing, tip from Grumpy, just keep trying, keep working at it, and until next time, I'm Grumpy and grateful for you to continue to follow, like, share, and all the things. So have a great day.